everybody. I'm Danny S. Hodges. I want to welcome you to The Wizard of Oz. You remember the scene in The Wizard of Oz where the man was behind the curtain pulling the levers with both hands? There's something going on. I don't know exactly what it is, but I have a hint of what it is. I know how this stuff works, and I've been doing it a long time. So there's stuff you say, and there's stuff you don't say. You would think it didn't matter that much, but it matters a lot more than you think it does. You listen to this video, and you'll understand a lot more. And well, let me put it like this. It took me a bunch of years to figure this stuff out. And every once in a while, you have to get reminded. And you just simply forget. And like, I know better. There's a woman that I know on YouTube. I started watching about 3 years ago. Actually, a good many of us started watching her. And in 3 years, her channel ain't doing no more now than what it was 3 years ago. And the woman's well spoken. She makes wreaths and, decorations for Christmas and Halloween. And she's real good. And it ain't long and drug out. She's moving her hands fast. And she's got tons of... I had to stop and sneeze there. She has tons of material. Spent thousands and thousands of dollars. And anyway, you understand? She knows her stuff, and everything she does is a hit. And, I thought, like, why come this woman ain't doing no better than what she's doing? Like, her being as good as what she is and everything. And actually, I thought about that a pretty good while. But down in her description, she's saying go to this website, You got a website. These ain't the two words that I'm talking about never say. But it's a part of it. I started a channel about 12 years ago. This right here is not my first channel. Actually, it come years later than when I started, but I started another channel because I wanted to do something a little different than what I was doing on the first channel. And I started making these TV antennas. And both of my channels was thriving. I could upload a video and get 1,500 views in 30 minutes. And people started wanting to buy the antenna. So I made it available where they could buy it. But they had to go to this website. It takes the big Wizard of Oz a little while to catch on, but they always do. And I started seeing a decline in my views. Oh, the video that say you can go get this here is buried. I never see it. In the top 20. Oh, if the wizard don't like what you're doing, it will slow your video down. You won't have no idea what's going on. And they sure ain't gonna tell you. You have to figure it out on your own. If you got a friend that you're trying to help, and you say, go to this channel. It's a great channel. And subscribe when you get over there. Well, it's okay as long as the wizard wants you to go over there. But if they don't want you to go over to that channel, it's liable to be a channel that's not that good. Everybody's watching a minute and then just getting off of YouTube, going and watching TV. Not only will they'll put a stop to that, but they'll slow your video down. That's sending the people. I don't know all the answers. But, you in for a ride. You think something might be your fault. But it's liable to not even be your fault. Oh, I know quite a few people that's spending money and, trying to be consistent, making videos, trying to do everything they've heard that you're supposed to do. And the harder you try, the worse you do. It's kind of hard to make yourself go spend $50 when you're not even going to get your money back. And it ain't always been like that. This is what it's got to. The people that are doing good are doing real good. And the people that's doing bad, they're doing bad. I consider myself doing bad. Seems like nothing don't matter. Oh, let me tell y'all. See, we've all put up with a lot. Whether you got videos or not. We've all put up with a lot. And, even Facebook, we've put up with a lot. What's happened? Hey, I can tell you what's happened. Everybody's getting more and more spread out. How many different types of Facebook is it now? People are tired of it. People are looking for freedom. You might put some on there, and they take it down. And not only, they might not take it down. They might fish it where nobody don't see it. Hell, you don't know. If they don't like what you say, guess what they do? Uh, the platform you're watching this on right now, you know how many platforms there is popping up? I think they're messing up bad myself. I think they're messing up real bad. And I don't think none of them know it. Hey, if you got a store you always go to, and you know they're doing this you don't like, they're doing that you don't like, you reckon you'll be hunting a different store where you do like it? See, I've been thinking about this 3 or 4 days. You know, here and there. I think people's leaving. Going over yonder and going over yonder. Everybody's spread out. The audience is getting smaller. I usually can see things ahead of time, somehow or another. Hey, I know our bunch. You know who our bunch is. Hey, it, everything's going to hell in a handbasket. You don't mind spending some money? And hey, we don't expect to get rich off of the first time we spend $50 or $100, but we would like to at least break even and be moving forward instead of moving backwards. So, you know, I do these night videos, you know, and you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep doing them, but I'll stay awake for $5. And, you know, not very much reward. Hell, it'll make you, like, not care. You see over there you see somebody else with 20 million views doing something stupid. I see, this right here is what's on my mind. And I'm going to tell you these 2 words. I'm not even going to tell you what they are. I'm going to put it on the screen. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. But one thing I know for sure, something is happening. All the people that we know, right here in this crowd, I'm talking about my mama too. How is everybody's views down? Tell me that. How is everybody's views down? And then you got to go vertical so you ain't embarrassed about not getting no views. You might have a show 2,000 views. They might not be, but 300 views count. So I made some edited videos from Grandma. And they was a runaway train, boy. A hit like you would never believe. The Wizard of Oz noticed it. They pulled the lever. Sometimes them views will go down to low. And then other times, they'll get on up. You think you in control? You ain't in control. Oh, remember the key thing I'm saying here. If the Wizard of Oz don't like what you're saying, guess what? I actually think, I don't want to say it on here, but I actually think a little bit more of what another thing I think about is. I just don't want to say it there. Their AI is too good, you know. Their AI is listening. And, you know, the AI gets smarter. So it gets to where you can't use initials. And so I was thinking there. They catch on. Even if you're talking in code. Well, here is like what I think you don't want to be discussing on your channel. Right here. Right now. Do I feel like I wasted my time doing this video? Yeah, I feel like I wasted my time doing this video.